And if somebody walk up to your mom and disrespect your mom, you finna smack the dog shit out of whoever did it. Somebody do something to your mother, you like, where they at? Where they at? Who did it?
What's going on YouTube? My name is Perfectly Flawed and I don't care what you do, what you did, or who you did. We are all flawed people. But the choice is yours. Yours. To do the shit perfectly. What is going on? All of my flaws out there. What's going on? All of the flawed people all across the world. How are y'all doing? Let me know in them comments down below. Just let me know how you doing. So, we're going to get into a topic, and I was actually recording another video. I'm really in a recording mood today. So I decided that we're doing my topics, because I've done topics on my channel before. We're doing my topics. I need to come up with like a little name for it. And I thought HonesTea was kind of catchy, like a nice turn of phrase. So all of my topic videos from now on will be labeled HonesTea. So a video that I wanted to talk about, a topic I wanted to talk about was the honest truth about love. Now, let's say you tried to Google it, and I Googled it, and I'm going to put it in the video. And like I said, when it comes down to it, I stated in a previous video, like I said, y'all was gonna see this again. I put in a previous video that the honest truth about love is not some shit you're gonna be able to Google. So, however, I did Google it. And when I Googled it, it was still the same cookie cutter, perspective of what people think it is. What people think love is. Now, the definition, which I am going to put on screen, let me just, slide over. Y'all like this chair? My mama made it. Well, remade it. It didn't look like this. She changed it because her room is this print. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. Fuck it. I almost broke my shit. I'll take a picture of it later. But at the end of the day, like I said, I was going to Google it. And what the interpretation is, an intense feeling and deep affection babies feel for parents with intense feelings of love. A person or thing that loves. And then it was the verb, the feeling of romantic or sexual attachment to someone or something. That is the real cookie cutter perspective on it. And to me, that is definitely not what love is. Love is definitely a lot more than this cookie cutter definition, explanation of what it is. It's like everybody wants to think that love is just running through a field of flowers, the sun and the moon rise and sets on that person's ass for you. Like, it's to me, it's really annoying. Because I want to get to the real truth and the real nitty gritty. Now let's take animals, not speaking, not humans, but animals. And do I think animals experience love? Yes, because there are a lot of animals who, for one, mate for life. You can't tell me that that's not love. Two, the protection and mother instinct, and even when it comes to males, because you got male seahorses who actually carry the offspring and give birth to said offspring. You can't tell me that that's not love. Do I think it comes with a time limit? Most definitely. And I do think animals can separate and detach their feelings depending on what the situation is. Like depending on a new offspring coming about, or maybe, said mate that they chose, they push their offspring out and they just move on. That I can actually 100% get behind. Because I'm like that. If you didn't fucked up with me, I detach, I move the fuck on. I get over it in my own time, but I leave that motherfucker alone. I leave that person alone. So, like I said, with this cookie cutter definition of what people think love is an addiction. Love, to me, can be a mental illness. And it's not that I'm bitter, it's not that I'm jaded. I'm just trying to be really, really honest with everybody, with my subscribers, with my people. And y'all, I know it's a little early in the game, and maybe I should have asked y'all, but I didn't, so oh well. I consider y'all to be like my flaws. Y'all are a part of me because y'all support me and you watching. And you know what? I love that. And I guess I wanted to turn a phrase with my name on you, Perfectly Flawed. I wanted to turn a phrase with my name. Y'all are my flaws, and I do y'all oh so perfectly. I love it. That's what I do. And I blow up just thinking about it. So I want to be 100% honest, give my 100% opinion to my flaws, and let y'all know that to me, that's only one part of the spectrum when it comes to the definition of love. Love, even for animals, will make them do some dangerous shit. Will make them do some dangerous thing. You don't fuck with no lioness and her cubs. Like, you just don't. The only way you was gonna get them is if you snuck her ass and you got over. Or that's the only way. It wasn't gonna be some shit you could go up to her head up. Cause my mother was like that. My mother was like that. You wasn't fucking with her kids. Like, you know. No. I remember a story time where I give y'all a snippet. I remember a story time, and me and my brother was, I can't even remember 100% of the story, but I remember we wasn't bullying this boy. Now, he was getting on my motherfucking nerves. I told him shut the fuck up, and then he got real bug, got in our face, and we pushed his little ass like, get the fuck on, little bitch. And that's what it was. His daddy comes to like confront me and my brother, but he confronted me and my brother. And mind you, we were in like the 5th grade at the time. He comes to confront me and my brother about us pushing his son because his son didn't know. He was getting beside himself and thought he was going to step to somebody and be like, little bitch, you better move. So he decides to confront us downstairs in our building where we lived. The laundry room was like down the hall from our apartment. So he tried to confront me and my brothers, but my mother was there. He straight bypassed my mother like, I'm not talking to you, and proceeded to come straight to us. If my mama was not livid over that shit, if she wasn't ready to fight, if I had never seen my mother ready to fight, at that moment she was ready to fucking fight. So with the whole expression of love and what people's interpretation of it is, love is an addiction. It's something that your body starts to crave once you have it. That's the reason why people put up with so much bullshit in relationships, because of that love. You don't put up with that bullshit just because of that person. No. You put up with that bullshit over the connection. That's the reason why you have a lot of women who stay in abusive relationships. They love him. They love him or her.
Because women can be abusive ass motherfuckers too. Abusing and physically abusing men, and emotionally and verbal, all of that.
So they put up with that shit because they love them. Love will make you do some ridiculous dumb shit. Love will make you jump in front of a moving motherfucking train to save somebody. Love will make you, if let's say your family gets kidnapped and you're in a situation where you can't do shit and the only other option was to blow your brains out, a lot of people would do it. A lot of people would do it. Love will make you do some dangerous shit. Love will make you blind to things that you're not fucking paying attention to, like women that are married to men who are fucking pedophiles. Love will make you blind. Love will make you blind to some shit. It'll make you take dangerous actions. And that's the reason why people spaz out and you see all that shit on Snapped and they didn't cut a motherfucker head off. What was that woman's name? She killed the man in the shower. He was all this, he was like a religious nut, but he had her doing this freaky gutter butt bullshit. And then told her that she wasn't good enough because she was doing said shit.
And she snapped.
Love will make you do that. Love will make you do that. Love will make you accept things that if you didn't care otherwise, you would not accept. And I don't want people to be running around with this, running through a meadows of flowers mentality about love. Love is very dangerous. Love is very dangerous. Like a lot of people, let's say the black community, and we'll go deeper, the black Christian community, and we go deeper than that, the black heterosexual Christian community will, like, let's take homosexuals, homosexuality, lesbianism, being bi-curious, being trans. They'll let you know that all of that is like a disease of the mind, like it's a mental illness. Love is a mental illness because it's something that just springs up on you. It's just something that just springs up on you, and it's something you have no control over. You can't control who you fall in love with. You just so happen to be dealing with said person, male or female, it does not matter. You decide to deal with said person, and then you fall head over heels. And they cheat on you, and it's devastating to you. And the only reason why it's devastating to you is because you love them. Love is a very powerful emotion. Love is a very powerful addiction. Love can be a very powerful disease. It's no different than with a person that they say becomes an alcoholic and now it's a disease, you know, like mindset for them. Love is the same exact way. Love will have you jump off of a building to save your children. Love will have you blow a nigga's brains out because he abused you, and then threw you away like you were nothing. All of that emotion, all of that hostility, and all that anger stems from you being in love with this person. Love will have you push away a completely perfectly good man or a perfectly good woman because of what somebody else did to you in your past. All of that stems from love, from being in love with somebody. How do you explain love? And that's the thing. People will tell you that homosexuality and lesbianism and being bicurious or bisexual or trans is a mental illness. But nobody can explain that. Y'all tell me, and you put in the comments down below, you tell me, what is it in your brain? And hopefully there are some heterosexual women that are watching, or heterosexual men. Put in the comments down below and tell me what is it that makes you attracted to the opposite sex. What is it in your brain that tells you that you're attracted to the opposite sex? What is it, which part of your brain tells you that this is what you're attracted to? Because for all of my life, my sexuality has never been a choice. Has never been a choice. No, not once. Like I stated in a previous video, at some point we all hated this shit before we came out. We all hated it. But it was something that we had to accept in ourselves. We did not choose our sexuality. However, we chose to accept it. Chose to accept it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not proud of my sexuality because it was some shit I had no control over. It was some shit I had no control. To me, that's like being proud of being black. And I know that is very controversial, but let me speak before y'all get and typing this shit. Being black was not something I had any control over. Both of my parents are black. So when I came out, I came out black. And I didn't have no choice. That was in the cards. I don't know. It wasn't shit I could do about that. So how are you proud of something you take no part in, you know, assisting, furthering? You have no control over how you are born or what naturally develops in you that you have no fucking control over. Now, do I embrace being black? Most definitely. Do I like it about myself? Do I love myself and know that being black is just a part of me? Same as my sexuality. It's just a part of me. It's just a part of me. That's it. That's all. But I don't believe in being proud of something you had no choice in. You had no choice in. Now, you can't be proud of like the family you come from because there are things that they did to assist to make your family better and bigger or whatever. But being proud of something that you had no control over, I don't think, no. To me, no. Just no. But, like, how do you explain, and we getting back on topic, how do you explain the love that you feel for your parents? Like, I mean...
And if somebody walk up to your mom and disrespect your mom, you finna smack the dog shit out of whoever did it. Somebody do something to your mother, you like, where they at? Where they at? Who did it?
But love is a very dangerous thing. Like, I've always known that my biological father loved me. I always known that my popsy loved me. I always knew my mother loved me. To a certain extent. Like, when it came to my sexuality, I was a little cloudy with her. But I always knew my parents loved me, and it wasn't nothing that anybody could do, you know, to me that they would not try to retaliate on. Like, I remember I was dating this girl when I was in high school. And it's not that I made her she was my cover. I didn't make her my everything, but she was my cover. But the weird part about it is we were friends before we started dating. And we were supposed to go to homecoming together. And she broke up with me. And the way she broke up with me, she was just like really, really mean. She's really mean. Just talking shit, talking real greasy. I may do a story time on it or I may not. But before all of that transpired, I wanted her to have something nice when we went. So with the little money that I had, I want to say I had to be like 14 at the time. The little money that I had, I went and bought her this pendant necklace. And I later found out, a whole 11 years later, that my mother had a complete fucking episode over that shit. Like, boo-hoo fucking crying. Now, I knew I could not find her when I was in the store because I needed a woman's opinion on how to buy a gift for a girl. And I couldn't find... No. She was just fucking gone. Just nowhere to be fucking found. And I found out that she had a complete fucking episode, broke down crying.
In the purse section. In the purse section.
Of TJ Maxx because I was buying this little pendant for this girl. Now, mind you, I've always spent money very frivolously, and she didn't mean shit to me. I didn't give a fuck because technically she was my cover. I was already having sex with niggas at that point, and females. Like she was my cover because, like I said, I was gay, but I wasn't gay yet. You know, even though I was having sex, but I ain't come out. I'm still in the closet. So it's like mother that have that reaction, and I asked her, I'm like, why? What is? I didn't understand why you had such this breakdown moment, because she was like, I wasn't the most important woman to you anymore.
Okay, radio skips, all that. No, this little bitch didn't mean shit. She was a cover, and I had to keep her on.
Like, you know, my mother has always been the most important woman to me, and she'll always be the most important woman to me. Like, she gave birth to me. She has always been the most important woman to me. And now she didn't know that at the time, but no, like, and I couldn't understand how much emotion came behind that shit. Cause to me, I was just buying a necklace for a girl. But love will make you do some crazy shit. Love will have you sitting on death row like it has a slew of motherfuckers because they husbands or wives was getting ready to leave them. Love is a very dangerous thing. Very dangerous.
Love is that you cheat on me, I will mutilate you. Cut your dick off and shove it in your mouth. Or shove it up your ass. Type deal.
And a lot of people want to have this cookie cutter impression of what they think it is. Of just the embodiment of being everything to a person. Like I said, the sun and the moon rising and setting on their ass, when that is not what it is. It is a very dangerous, powerful, alluring condition. And we're not going to call it a disease. We're not going to call it an illness. We're going to say condition. Because when you're in love, you're in a condition. That's a condition. Because there are certain parameters where it could either go all the way right or it can go left and go completely fucking wrong. And people have this cookie cutter impression on what they think it is, and nobody is telling what the truth about it is. Being in love with a motherfucker stems for a lot of things that are backlash to it. Like with the women holding children away from men. She still love that nigga. That's why she doing that shit. That's why she's being so spiteful. She still cares about him. That's why she being so spiteful and she ain't moved on and she ain't processed that shit. That's why she being a bitch. That's why she being evil. That's why she doing it. So be 100% aware of what it is that you saying that you want, that you think you can deal with. Being in love is not something that everybody can handle too well. Hence the motherfucker sitting on death row. Hence the motherfucker that done killed people and then got away with that shit. Hence the motherfuckers who will sacrifice their lives for their children. Hence the people who have, sacrificed their lives for their children. Love is a very dangerous thing, and it's not something to be taken lightly. Like I stated before with that woman that killed that man in that shower. That is no. Playing with a motherfucker's feelings, you can't do that. You can't do that because love will make them do some dangerous, crazy shit. Dangerous, crazy shit. Will have them fucking anybody up. Your mama say something disrespectful and they own it. So I really hope you guys like this HonesTea. I like that, the new one. It's the new. It's new for me and I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this HonesTea. If this was your first time watching me, welcome. Thank you so much for viewing. And hit that subscribe button. And in the comment box, let me know that y'all are here. And remember that we are all flawed people, but the choice is yours to do the shit perfectly. And I will catch y'all in my next one. Peace.